Now we're going to produce a formula for the area of a trapezoid, and I want you to see where the formula comes from, and I want you to understand it too. Take a look at this trapezoid, ABCD, and the letters A, B, C, and D don't really matter. What's going to be important for this is the lengths of these bases here, and we typically call the bases A and B. And we could use any letters for those bases, but A and B are pretty common, and it's those lengths that will matter. Now first, draw in a diagonal. I'm going to draw in BD, and you can draw that in on your page also. If we draw a diagonal, that splits the trapezoid into two triangles, this one and that one. And we're trying to find the area of the trapezoid, and you can see that that area will be the area of those two triangles added together. And we already know how to find the area of a triangle. So let's get an expression for the area of each triangle and add them up. We'll look at this one on the bottom here, triangle ABD. And let's draw in the height right here. I'll take a ruler and draw it in kind of carefully, although you could freehand it. Just recognize that that distance, that perpendicular distance right there, is the altitude, and we typically call that h. Now for this triangle, B here is the base and h is the height. And the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. So let's just take note of that. The area here is 1/2 b times h, base times the height. Now let's look at this other triangle, triangle BCD. I'm going to think of this side as the base, side length A there, and I'm going to extend that side in my diagram. So do this, just take that side and extend it out a little bit, and then draw straight up from point D to that side. So if you make that a right angle there, that will be height h. Now obviously that h and that h are the same, but drawing it over here helps you see that that's a height for this triangle. And so we have a base and a height for this triangle, but for this triangle the base is length A. So the area for this triangle is 1/2 A times the height. Now those two added together will be the area of the trapezoid. So the area of the trapezoid, therefore, is 1/2 BH plus 1/2 AH. And notice that both of these have a 1/2 and an H in it. So we can factor that out. We can write that as 1/2 H times A plus B. So that's a formula for the area of a trapezoid, 1/2 H times A plus B.